Yo, what's happening? I'm about to tell you something that is going to make you a happier person. I'm about to tell you something that is going to add laughter and love and joy into your life. I know that for a fact because that is what's happened to my life and other people that I've been sharing this with recently. So back in the day, I used to be the happiest person. My friends would say, "How you going, man?" I'd say, "I'm loving life." And I was talking to my mate the other day and I answered, he's like, "How you going?" I said, "I'm all right." And I was like, this isn't good enough. All right isn't good enough. We used to be so happy. And I made it my goal about 2 weeks ago to increase the happiness in my life. Back in the day, I read an amazing book called The Power by Rhonda Byrne. And I remember reading it and it just totally transformed my reality and taught me how to be positive and loving and grateful. And I've been rereading that book. And I'm halfway through, but already I've learned so much. I need to share it with you because my life in the last 2 weeks has been so much happier and so much more positive than I can remember it being in such a long time. So it's very simple. I'm going to tell you a few of the things that can help you have more happiness and more joy and more love and more peace in your life. Firstly, what we got to do is talk about the things we love. Talk about the things that make us happy. Talk about all the things we do have. Be very careful with your choice of words. If you were using words like tired and angry and that person did something wrong and, like negative words with a negative feeling to them, you're going to bring more of that into your life because that is the frequency that you're operating on. You're talking negative things, you're seeing negative things. It's just going to put you in that bad place, right? What it's about is focusing on all the good because that's always our choice. We've got a choice, it's our perspective. Do we see this as an amazing experience in nature right now with beauty and with water and lush, or am I going to focus on all the mosquitoes that are biting me? It's a choice what you choose to focus on. Don't talk about what you don't have. Don't talk about that person, what they did to you that was wrong, that upset you. Don't talk about the things that make you angry or how tired you feel. When you become aware of doing that, you need to flip it. And if you think of one negative thought, you need to have 3 positive thoughts. So start monitoring the way you say things, the words you use, because the more positive the words you use, the happier they are, the more positive energy those words bring, the more you're going to attract that to yourself. And it also helps to monitor other people's conversation. If you're talking to people and they start telling you, "This happened at work, I hate it," just say, "Did anything amazing happen at work today?" And there always is something, and they'll be like, "Yeah, actually this happened." And you say, "Tell me about it. What happened?" And they start going into a positive story. It changes their reality. And it becomes a habit. And it's the same way if someone says they don't like somebody. Say, "What do you love about that person? Is there anything you love about that person?" And they'll say, "Well, actually, they're really good at this or that." I'm like, "Cool, anything else?" "Oh, that's good. You could find a few things that you love about them." It just adds more positivity. So that's your job, to be aware of your thoughts and your words and be very careful when you select which ones to use. Select positive, hopeful, encouraging, kind, love-filled words. Number 2, turn negatives into positives. So for example, the way I was living my life the last few years, I've kind of been focusing on everything I don't have. I travel constantly. I'm constantly focused on animal cruelty, which is a heavy topic. I don't have a work crew. I don't have a crew of mates. I work solo. I'm always traveling, so I can't meet people for long. I do what I do for free, so, I've been saying I don't have a lot of money to be able to spend, but actually, there's a whole nother side to all of that that's so positive that I wasn't focusing on. And I was starting to burn out and I was starting to get tired and kind of get over it. It was getting harder and harder. But the positives are, I work alone. I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to, do anything with anyone. I just do whatever I want to do. That's amazing. That's a positive of being alone. When it comes to not having a crew of friends, I've got friends all over the world that I've been meeting. I've literally met 1,000 people probably just this month. That's such a great experience to be able to do that and connect with so many humans all around the world. I wasn't focused on that. And with not getting paid for the job, that adds so much credibility to what I do, because people know that I'm doing it for all the right reasons. Instead of getting a little bit of cash, I'd way rather have the credibility. I wasn't really focused on that. So just by turning negatives into positives, it just changes how you see the world. It just changes your whole perception, your whole reality, and it just makes life so much more enjoyable and great. It just changes everything. So flip negatives into positives. As soon as you think of a negative, you're monitoring your thoughts, you're monitoring your words. You say something negative, you feel a bit negative. Think of 3 positive things. Balance it out, tip the scales, and make this a habit that you get in, so that the scales are constantly tipped in your favor. Doesn't mean you'll always be perfect, but as soon as you start being aware that you're being a bit negative in some way, start being positive. Lastly, it's about aligning with the force of love. That's what it's all about. You know how you get like magical moments sometimes? It's like the universe is speaking to you. It's like you think of somebody, they call you. You need something, you get it. You don't have any money on you, someone pays for you, or it's free. You know, like when all these amazing coincidences happen. This has happened to me in my life on and off throughout my whole life, but comes and it goes. And I've never really understood what was the factor that made it happen or not. And I love it. They're like, I live for those moments. They excite me. They make me think that there's something really special about life. And I just love it. But it hasn't happened for a long time. In the last 2 weeks, I've had more of those moments than in the last 2 years. And I know what it is now. I finally figured out. It's about aligning with the force of love. Love is the creative force of everything in the universe. Love is the magnet to more love. Love is the positive driving force, the most powerful force we've got. When you align with love, when you see the things you love, when you talk about the things you love, when you speak highly of people because you see things in them you love, when you love yourself, when you focus on the good things, you are aligning with the most powerful force in the universe. And nature will help you. Nature is on your side because you are on nature's side. You fill your cup full of love. And it's a practice, and you get better and better and better at adding more love. I love this, I love that, I'm so happy and grateful about this. I love when that happens. Just start practicing saying that. I love something. Get in that habit, watch how your life changes, practice it, try it. Even if you don't believe me, give it a week. And I guarantee if you can make that more of a practice, you will start seeing an improvement in your happiness, your positivity, the love you feel, the amazing things that happen to you. It's like magic. So I just want to share that with you because I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling so excited, so grateful, and I feel like I've just tapped back into something so beautiful, that life is supposed to be like this. We're not supposed to be sad and upset. It doesn't have to be like this. There's always something we can be positive about and grateful for, and it's just about creating that habit for yourself. So that's it. I just wanted to share that. Go practice what I said, please, and let me know in the comments below your experiences, whether you get some more benefits in your life or experiences you've already had trying similar techniques. Thanks for watching. Peace. Boom!